Afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Birmingham Wildlife Conservation Park for the latest in our Wednesday Facebook Live videos. And today we're going to start our first of two festive little videos, and today we're going to go through the park's naughty list. So yeah, as ever, feel free to send in any questions or anything like that you've got. But yeah, otherwise I've got a little list of animals we're just going to go and have a quick look at. And I will explain why they are on the naughty list. So yeah, of course, all our animals are on Santa's nice list, but I have my own personal naughty list, which are going to be shown up today. So yeah, we will start with them. Start going through them now. Hi Matt, hope you're okay. Hi Natalie, hope you're okay. I think all the keepers are on the naughty list, Phil. Yeah, I think that's where we all deserve to be honest. But yeah, for the animals, we're going to start with our little group of squirrel monkeys, our three boys, Boo, Tarzan and Simpson. And they are on the naughty list because they are the muckiest animals in the park. I have just cleaned them out. Literally 5 minutes ago, and so far they haven't made too much of a mess, which is good, but that will not last very long. So these guys are on my naughty list, just because they're a nightmare to clean up after. Food all over the shelves, food all over the floor, mucky handprints up the window. Yeah, just generally very mucky little things. Hi Sue, hi Mary, hope you're both okay. So yes, I need to say thank you to Mary for this brilliant idea of doing a naughty and a nice list, and for the little picture we put up on the Facebook page yesterday. So yeah, big thank you to Mary for that. Yeah, really good idea, which I really thought we could do some stuff with, which is great. So yeah, thank you Mary. Hi Lorraine, hi Tim, hope you're all okay. So yeah, another reason the squirrel monkeys are on the naughty list is they can be slightly cheeky, especially at the moment with this cold weather. Got a nice warm hat on. They do like pulling at said hat, and yeah, trying to be slightly nightmarish, bless them. But there you go. So yeah, that's why our squirrel monkeys are on the naughty list. Well, my naughty list. We're going to move round to our next naughty list contenders. So yeah, I've got 6 different animals on my naughty list. So yeah, we've seen the squirrel monkeys. And we are going to, it's a blue range, just enjoying a bit of wintry sun. Come and see this horrible lot, the bush dogs. All out and about at the moment. Our group of 5 bush dogs. So we got Mama Zara, who's the one just wandering off over there. Dad Rico, who I can't actually spot at the moment. There he is, the one that's just come into shot. And then their 3 offspring, Rough, Tumble and Lucky. So these guys are on the naughty list. They're a fairly recent addition to the naughty list, because they've decided to start completely destroying their indoor den. And by that I mean chewing corners off things, pulling bits off the wall, just generally being a little bit destructive. Bless them. So it's only a fairly recent thing that's happened. They've been quite good with their indoor den, which I will try and point out. It's basically just can't quite see it in there. It's the big box in their indoor quarters. Yeah, their little indoor den. They've they have really started trashing it, for want of a better word. Yeah, they've also started climbing all over it, which we haven't seen before. So yeah, they are all being a little bit naughty with their indoor den at the moment. Yeah, I think they are. I think they are hinting at something, Phil. I think they're hinting at something. Bless them. They would have been on my nice list because obviously we had Lucky born in January, and they've done very well. They've not had any arguments. They're a nice little family group, but yeah, the recent destructive patch means they're going on that list. Bless them. Especially you, Rico. You come and have a shout at me as well, don't you? You just come and shout at me whenever I walk past. So yeah, bush dogs on the naughty list. Hi Ellie mate, hope you're okay. Hope everything's alright for you. Right, third contender for naughty list is just up here. So this species used to be on my section, but isn't anymore, which is, I wouldn't say it's something I'm pleased about, but the fact that I don't have to clean up after them anymore is a positive, is a bonus, and it's our group of ibis. So we've got our northern bald ibis at the top, just on the branch there, and our 3 African sacred ibis. We've got 1 and 2, the other one I think is just inside at the moment. Bin chickens, yes. Bin chickens. So ibis, much like the squirrel monkeys, are on the naughty list just for being very mucky. Considering there's only 4 birds in here, they make an awful lot of mess. Poo everywhere. All over the branches, all over the rocks, all over the floor. Big clean-up operation every single day. Feathers dropped everywhere now and then. They're mucky with their food. Most of it goes in their water bowl. Yeah, they are very mucky things, these ibis. So yeah, like I say, I did used to look after these guys on the daily basis, but not anymore. And it's something I can't lie, I'm not massively disappointed by. So yeah, they're lovely birds. But they are a nightmare to clean up after, especially in this cold weather where everything starts freezing to things. Yeah, it's very difficult to get the food, the poo and things up off the floor. You end up scraping it with your hands or a shovel or something like that. So yeah, very mucky things, bless them. Animal poo is good fertiliser, Tim. It is indeed. So yeah, there are benefits to them making such a mess, but yeah, for their own health and cleanliness, yeah, we do have to get it up every day. So yeah, bless them, little darlings. Other than that, they're fairly all right. There's not much else that means they need to go on the naughty list. Right, so we will go around to number 4 of 6. What are you talking about there, Phil? Yeah, the keepers are as clean as we can be. As clean as we can be. Right, number 4 is our group of capuchins. So here they are in the indoor area, just enjoying a bit of sunshine. There's a bit of glare on the glass, so apologies, but I don't want to go up to the glass because, as we've seen before, they do go a bit mad whenever we go up to the glass, so we'll just watch them from back here. So, yellow-breasted capuchins, we've got a nice little family group of 7, I do believe now. I think there's 7 in there now, with our latest edition. And these guys are on the naughty list, much for the same reason as the bush dogs, because they just destroy everything. Anything and everything, they will destroy it. They will destroy their climbing frame. You can see one's chewing on a bit of rope at the moment. They'll destroy their ropes, they'll destroy anything we put in there. If you need to put a water bowl in there, you have to screw it down, because otherwise it's a dented mess the next morning. Yeah, so the capuchins are a nightmare, bless them. yeah, their destructive tendencies don't just focus on furniture in the enclosure. They've smashed many a window as well. Well, cracked many a window, I should say, which means we've had to get them replaced fairly frequently with these guys. Yeah, they do just like to cause as much havoc as they possibly can. But it's just in their nature. Capuchins are very intelligent animals. They do like opening seeds and nuts and things with tools, you know, rocks and things. So they do bash things against things fairly frequently in nature, and that is what they do here as well. Unfortunately, it just causes a bit of trouble for us. But no, they're a lovely little family group. But yeah, very destructive things, bless them. Very destructive. Oh, sorry, I've just come back to some of your messages. Yes, the lunchroom is particularly messy. I will say. Ah, good, Phil. I'm glad you're not talking about me. Thought it was a loaded statement earlier. So yeah, so we think they managed to crack the windows by just finding there's some large rocks in the enclosure, and as you know, over time these rocks are broken down, and little bits have broken off the rocks, and they've just used them to bash against the windows. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, bless them. Yeah, I think they are attention seekers, that's definitely true. Right, so with the 5th species on this list, we will wander up to, got a little bit of a walk on our hands, but we're going to walk all the way up to the far corner of the site, and go and see our 2 parrots. So yeah, the parrots are, they're a lovely pair of parrots. But yeah, I hold a grudge against these parrots. It's a grudge from many years ago, but they'll forever be on my personal naughty list. So yeah, we'll go and see them. Oh, it's still very cold here, as you might expect, although we have been lucky to avoid the majority of the snow. We've got little sprinklings, as you can see, but not much. It was a very cold day today. Very cold. I think we're still at -2 at the moment, or -1, even with the sun out. So yeah. All the animals are all right though, so that's the main thing. Citadel looking quite pretty there in the sunshine. I've got the hat and I've got the gloves. Nah, not the scarf. Got 2 out of 3. Ah, that's a shame. Hopefully commentary might brighten up a little bit later, Tim. Yeah, it's quite a nice day actually. Even though it's cold, it is quite a nice day. So, right, here we are. Our couple of collector's parrots. We've got our male Terry, who's the green one here, and I can't see June. Where's she? She might be in a box because it's a bit chilly. She may be hidden away, which is fair enough. But yeah, we've got Terry out and about. So, Terry and June, not so much Terry. June used to like attacking me wherever she is. She went through a little phase where she would fly onto my shoulder and then nibble my ear. When I say nibble, it wasn't particularly friendly nibble. No, I think she is in a box. One occasion, like I say, this is years ago, she, hello mate, she decided to savage my thumb. No real reason, I was just feeding them, and she went mad at it, which was pleasant. So yeah, that's why these guys are on my naughty list. Not so much you, Terry. You're not too bad. you just shout at me most of the time. It's more June. It's more your partner that is on my naughty list. Bless him. Yeah, Terry and June after the old TV show. So yeah, I think a well-deserved place on the naughty list for these guys. Well, for June at least, not Terry, because yes, my thumb still remembers that day many years ago. Yeah, I think so, Tim. I think so. Right, so the last one we're going to go up to, last species we're going to go up to, is, I think, a kind of flip around. So I think I'm on their naughty list, is the honest answer to that. So yeah, that's the reason we're going to go and see them, because I think they aren't particularly keen on me. So we will go and see them and see why I would be on their naughty list. Who's out and about at the moment? Obviously it's been very cold. Most of the animals are choosing to stay indoors, which is fair enough. No, not really actually, Tim. It didn't leave a scar, thankfully. The worst scar that I've got from this place was from the very dangerous freezer in our food prep room. Not an animal, nothing like that. I just cut myself on the freezer. Very unexciting. Right then, we're going to finish up with our cotton-top tamarins, who I've just had some lunch, so are coming to say hello as they're having a bit of lunch. So I think I'm on their naughty list, because I am the one that normally has to catch these guys up, and myself and one of the other keepers earlier this year caught up this whole group to move them into this new enclosure, and they're not very keen on me ever since, really. They're not too bad at the moment, I think, because they've just had food, so they might also be because I've got a hat on, so they don't 100% recognise me. They normally come over, flare up their crest on their head, and have a bit of a shout at me. The last time I was actually in this enclosure with them, all of them, I think there's 8 of them in here now, all of them kind of lined up and just screamed at me. It was slightly terrifying. So yeah, these guys are not massively keen on me, which is fair enough. Can't blame them. Can't blame them. But the move did at least get them into a nice new, lovely enclosure for them. So maybe they forgive me slightly. But no, these guys they're definitely not on my naughty list, but I think I'm on theirs. So there we go. No, Mo's not on the naughty list, thankfully, Matt. We'll see next week if he's on the nice list, though. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I think we will wrap the video up there. So we've had a little look at our naughty list animals. Obviously, that means next week we will have a look at our animals that have made the nice list. Thank you very much, Sue. No problems at all. Hope you have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year as well. We'll see you again in the new year. But yeah, we'll be back. I think it will be same time next week, maybe slightly earlier, but I'll let you know on Tuesday in our usual post what time it will be. I think it should be 1 o'clock, but it might be slightly earlier, so just keep that one in mind for next week. But I will let you know on Tuesday. But other than that, hope you'll take care in this cold weather. Hopefully it'll be a bit warmer next week, and we will see you then. Thanks, everybody.